some adjustments. Sorry for the noise, but I can't sit straight with my face in the sun. It's already intense, the whole day in the sun. So, well, here we are again, people, with the twin flame reading for this week, and it's pretty intense. And energies are dense, a lot going on. You know, the 1111 portal. Let's look at my Isis incense here. And yeah, what can I say? What a journey, what a time here in Egypt, in Luxor. I was in Dendera yesterday, and Abydos, Temple of Osiris, to do some twin flame work there, but also work for the portal. You know, there is this energy of twin flame connection that needs to be activated, and we need to go to places where we can activate those codes. Oh, get out all these. Get them out. It's natural oil. It's I always say they are the how do you call it? Monitoring spirits, flies. You know, we always say there's a fly on the wall. So that's how I see them. You know, get in. But yeah, I did some work for the Twin Flame collective in Abydos and in Dendera. Hathor, you know, the goddess of love, and Osiris, you know, Isis' husband. Wow, it was pretty intense. So many beautiful things could happen there. So I was really, yeah, drawn to that, but also very pleased with that. And after that, when I entered or came out of the temple and I walked towards those, you know, those little venues to see what was going on, and going to the shops, you know, all the hassle that's going on there. Was this beautiful man came up to me and he said, "I know you are working with Hathor, so I give you Hathor." And he gave me this necklace with Hathor on it, and today he sent me a beautiful Hathor's hymn. So that's really, really beautiful how when you're in alignment, you meet the right people, right? And yeah, that's a little bit of my journey on the twin flame path. So yeah, so what is going on now with the twin flames this week? Because we have the 11-1 portal, and that opened, and that is still going on, that energy, and you really feel it. You know, today it's pretty intense because, you know, we're getting the portal of the full moon on Monday, and yeah, then I have to look for myself. What am I going to do? You know, am I going, you know, to Sekhmet, or am I going to, you know, Temple of the Moon, or do I go to Isis? I'm not sure yet where to go. I leave it up to spirit what they want me to do. Yeah, it's pretty intense, the energies here. but probably also in Europe, because you know you are still in shadow side. We are in shadow side, but it's we still have the sun full on every day. You know, you probably see that I have a pretty good burn, but that's what's going on. So let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine's mind space. It's really beautiful. Integration, forgive yourself and others. That is what's coming up. It's also the energy that is happening. It's also things from past times or past lives are coming up to be purged. Maybe you dream about the past. Maybe you dream about things that needs to be released in your life. And when you forgive yourself and when you forgive others in situations that happened in your life, but you had no control over it, then it's time to let it go, you know. And don't, you know, I have integration here. Don't think, you know, I feel guilty about it, because I see the reunion also coming in, you know, reunion. And let go of defenses, you know. The door is opened, you know, the will opening. There is a new door opening. Don't feel yourself defensive, you know. If you feel defensive about everything that happens in your life, you're going to suffer a lot. And we want to get out of that suffering energy because it's not needed anymore. It's pain that is almost self-conflicted. And we know this because it's a lack of light. You know, it's a lack of light. We all know this. You know, if you don't have enough light in your body, and you're not energized and you're not not charged, then you know, the self or ego self is taking over and starts to think about things, start to attract things, and start to attract things in your life that's not good for you. But because of the lack of light in your system, and that goes very slowly, you don't have the you almost don't notice it. You notice it when it's too late. And you say, oh my gosh, I had to meditate, I had to do my workout, I had to do, you know, my practices. And sometimes you come into an environment where your total human body is taking over, that you know, to be there with mind and presence, and with heart and soul, and with your whole system, with your whole body that needs to be grounded and anchored. So we always anchor our body, but I know when my body is full of light, it will shine. It will shine outside also, and I will attract the right people on my path. So yeah, let go of your defenses. Let go of the things that are hurting you. You know, give it to God. Give it to Goddess. Whatever you want to do, don't. If you get angry, you know, and that can happen, you know, if you get angry out of nothing, then you know that a next healing is coming your way, that a next phase is coming your way, because one part is healed and now another part is coming to the surface, so that needs your attention. And then you can solve that really quick by going to your inner child and ask your inner child, what do you need? What did I miss in that time? So there's a lot of things you can do you know, to get yourself out of suffering. So open the door, you know, and the doors will be opening, you know, the integration with your light family, the integration and meeting your light family, your soul family again, you know, going to that light, going through that portal. And, you know, maybe you see the doves, maybe you see the rainbows, because it's all there, you know, it's all, the planets are all in, coming all in alignment from the 21st till the 25th. Wow. If this is just a taste of it, you know, and I'm holding my horses. Yeah, I think I will go 3 days in meditation and go to a place where I need to be, where the energies are strong. And I was thinking about going to Cairo, but I thought, oh my gosh, all those tourists there. I'm a tourist myself, but I don't feel it, you know, I don't feel that place. So probably there will be another place opening up. So the door is open for you. And when I was in meditation this morning, it was like, you know, this love, it's still there. You know, the love is still there. New doors will open for you. So don't doubt it. Don't doubt it that this love is for you, you know. And in the meantime, we're doing our work. In the meantime, we're spreading out the things in to the ether, you know, to help support and guide people and to teach. So that's in the mind space of the divine masculine. I need to have more light. I want to have peace. I want to be in my light. And you know, on the other side of the rainbow, there's a pot of gold waiting for me, because I know when I'm working with that light, when I'm working from my heart space, everything will start to flow, and the right people on my path will come to support me. And that's, you know, happens like this. You don't have to do anything for it. You know, the right people will arrive on your path. In his heart, whale teachings, teachings of the whale, depth of experience and healing. So the experience that you have and the depth that you're going through is also a kind of healing, you know. You're a teacher and a mentor, and you're here to share your wisdom. You're here to support people. You're here to guide, you know, and that's really beautiful. You're connected with 144, you know, and the flower of life is supporting you through your whole through your whole way. So yeah, that's really what is happening for you. And you have a tremendous wisdom from years and years, and you're able now to share that wisdom out in the open with other people, for yourself, you know. Make that happen for yourself. You know, you're stepping in that red race, and you know, when you're stepping in the wrong vibration, you know, you're in that red race that goes on and on and on and on, and it takes away your energy. It takes away your visions. It takes away the things what's really important. And yeah, it takes you out of equilibrium. I hear there, it's taking you out of that. So yeah, you're amazing teacher and mentor for other people. So maybe it's time, if you were thinking about it, You know, maybe now is the right time to teach younger generations, and they will come on your path, you know, to start elevating. So very beautiful. Okay. How does the divine masculine sees the divine feminine? Breathe in the sun. Well, that's a thing that's sure of, that the feminine needs to breathe in the sun, breathe in the light. You know, your presence and your pineal gland needs to get activated. And you get pineal gland activation, you need to relax and let go. Let go of the past, what happened. You can't change that. There are things that you can't do, so let it go. And when the time is right, things will organically happen. So yeah, I think that's really interesting. It's also, yeah, it's also the turtle, right? And the turtle is moving slowly, but it always reaches its destination. So it could be, you know, that your connection with your twin flame doesn't go that smoothly. You know, as you really want it in your mind. Your mind says, okay, I want it now, and universe says, there are some other things that needs to be happened first. You know, it could be that you need to upgrade your energy. It need to mean that you need rest. If you don't have rest enough, then irritation can come up. You know, and they don't want you that in when you're in a meeting with your twin flame that only needs to be out of love, out of the heart center. It is possible, not from the mind. And they can talk from self, but that's always with love, with care, with gentleness. You know, if you want to curse out your partner or your twin flame, you're in a totally different vibration. Then actually you are not at the right vibration for your twin partner to come in, you know, or other things around. If you get angry with your twin flame, you know, and he irritates you or you irritate him, then that's all mind. Then the mind is there. There's not the love is not there, because then you get the issue, I want to be right or wrong. So you're of vibration. So yeah, if it's then you're the more, I feel then you're more in a karmic energy, that you need to learn your karma, then that there is love, because the twin flame journey is about love, is about that higher vibration. And you know, you only have to look in each other's eyes, you know, to see the love there. And that's more than enough. That's more than enough. So yeah, perfect. So for the divine feminine, what is going on for you? It's time to play. It's okay. And it's okay to relax. Don't feel yourself guilty for relaxing, I hear. You smile again. So divine feminine is back in her energy, and she can smile again. And share your flow. When you're going in flow, and when you walking and playing with the dolphins, you know, the Lemurian energy is there, and they say, okay, we will support you, we guide you through some things, and it's okay. You are relaxing now. You can you can smile again. And you know, it was very interesting because a lot of feminine are afraid of the masculine energy, really the true masculine energy. And his light can be so overwhelming and overpowering that you say, whoa, I need to retreat. Um, but that means that uh, the fear of the feminine needs to be dissolved before they come back in union. And when that is happening, and I also see what happened behind that, because behind that there's a story of betrayal, of lie, of being lied to, or you know, then it's very different and difficult, or for a feminine energy to trust masculine energy again. But I hear, you know, if you work on that, you know, not everybody is the same, but if you get triggered by that, the best way to do it is to talk about it and to see that those energies are not the same. You know, that it's a trigger for you to work on. So, and when you smile again and you can interact with the other masculine energy, you know, then it's perfectly fine. I discover here also, you know, so many different energies. And I know, okay, with one person I can interact, with the other person I can't, because I feel the energy is off. So yeah, the universe always sends you the right people to learn or to heal or to come together with, you know, and to share. Because your flow needs to be shared. The things that you do need to be shared, needs to be heard. That's really amazing. Yeah. So that's is going on in the divine feminine mind space, and it could be that you worked a lot, that you know, that there were some things in your life that really draw you back. So, and it's okay to relax. Don't feel ashamed that you need to upload your system and being away. So, you know, that will, you know, activate everything for you. It's okay to play, it's okay to relax, to smile again, and to have fun. Okay, in your heart space, star children, um, there are no veils in this moment. The veils are very thin, but almost there are no veils. You know, you see each other. Divine masculine sees the divine feminine sees the divine masculine, and it's a different cosmic inspiration and light that they are going through, but it's actually the same. You know, they are those star children that coming together, that they lived on the same planet, that they are having the same energies, and they are still in that vibration. And there is a strong psychic connection between them. Um, but they're different, you know. There is this masculine and that feminine energy. They're not the same. Masculine and feminine energies are not the same. So yeah, it needs to be in alignment with that. Cosmic inspiration and light. That is what is coming your way, divine feminine, and you feel that in your heart space. You know that you are in alignment, that you needed to be in a certain place to get that alignment going again. You know, you probably are way off or were off, um, and you felt isolated and alone. Um, and maybe, yeah, I hear maybe you adjusted too much. There was no time and no space to hold on to your own core, where you came from, what you've been taught, what you've been integrating. You could not go there, or you left it, you know, and you left it behind. And I have a feeling then you're leaving a part of your feminine inheritance behind. Whoa. You leave a part of your feminine inheritance apart. So to follow a line from someone else that is not yours, it's not integrated. Yeah, well, however, for who it is it? But I don't have a clue for who it is, but somebody will recognize this. You know, it's the Divine Feminine collective I'm reading for, and there are so many female energies that can connect with this. So, but the psychic energy is because if you go into another frequency, you have to be aware that your psychic gifts are not that strong as they were. They're not that pure. So know for yourself that that you need to upgrade your your energy levels. And with light, you know, charge your battery. You know, if you're tired, if you're feeling lethargic, you know, you can drink more water. You can drink your medicine, whatever you need. And that get the good food in. Upgrade your lights. So meditate, you know, whatever you need to do. Go out into nature. Yeah. Connect, that's what I hear. So how does the Divine Masculine sees the Divine Feminine? Wow, as a rainbow child. And the Divine Feminine had that last week for the Divine Feminine as, I think it was supporting her. Yeah. So the rainbow child, it's unstoppable. She's a new earth builder. That's what he sees. She's multi-talented, and there is a miraculous alchemy going on. And that alchemy is transformational, so transformational. She can transform everything in herself, but also in people. She can shift and change, and also with healing, you know, getting chips out, redirecting energies, you know, moving energies out. You know, if there are blocks, you know, blocks can be removed. Yeah, with all kinds of things, with spells, she works with everything that can heal someone, and it's very strong, very powerful. So she needs to concentrate more on that kind of work than what's going on in the surroundings around her. You know, that's her work. She assigned to, you know, here on Earth. So that's the thing that she needs to, you know, to know, because the Divine Masculine sees this. She has a crown chakra that's so open, that's so powerful, is connecting to the crystal earth grid. Wow, she is that rainbow child that can change everything, that can change the world. And she's walking the rainbow path. Yeah. Okay. What will support the Divine Masculine? Wow. The same cards. The dolphins. I just put the dolphins back in. That's strange. Do I have 2 cards of dolphins? No, oh yeah, I have 2 cards of dolphins. That's interesting. Wow. So the divine masculine, divine feminine have the same kind of energies. I have 2 dolphin cards in the deck. That's not for a reason. So the what supports the divine masculine is also the dolphins. So wow. Pretty amazing. Or is it the second time? Yeah, it's the second. Pretty amazing that this is happening. For the divine masculine, it's okay to play, to relax, and to smile again. Share your flow. Share the flow that you are in. Share the flow with others that, you know, create this bigger energy field around you. So, yeah, it's playtime, I hear. Yeah, it's playtime. And take also your rest and relax. You know, the time is also here to, you know, draw back, relax, sit in a chair, you know, read a good book, and take the things for you that is really for you. Take your time, share your flow. You know, share the things that you want to do in your life. That's so important. It's so important to do that, because this year will be such a busy year. You know, we are always doers. We do things. We are always in action, because, and even in our sleep, you know, we're still in that universal space to shift and change things, to heal and to connect with other people. So yeah, I would say take. It's also time for now to relax, to take a good book, you know, sit with the fire and say, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing anything today or tonight or tomorrow, you know. I want the time for myself. I don't want to do working on somebody else's projects, because, you know, I need now time and space for myself, because I know when the energies are shifting and changing, and beginning this year, what's coming up in March, April, May, you know, it will be so abundant. It will be so. You need so much energy for the work that's coming ahead. You know, you really need to feel that and see that, because there's much more coming up than you think. You know, when I also see you need to be in the right energy to do that work also with your twin flame. You know, to be in that same space together and work through that. So you both need to have that equilibrium to carry that, to hold that space. So that's for the divine masculine. For the divine feminine, no, don't believe it. Dolphins again. What will support the divine feminine? Dolphins again. Wow, the dolphin energy of the Lemurians are here. That's no doubt about it. The depths of love. Let go of fear to jump into love. Let go and go beyond attachments. Wow, isn't it beautiful? I just channeled this, you know, when I was talking to you guys about the fear of the divine feminine, that because the lies and the betrayal and dishonesty from the masculine can get the divine feminine out of her vibration, out of her frequency, or she sees the frequency but just turns away and walk away because from that it's hard for her to let go of the fear, to step into a new situation, to trust. You know, is that person going to treat me the same as they did in the past? And it was very beautiful. Last week, I remember I had the Michael Oracle cards, and the Divine Masculine had the same thing. You know, if I open that box, do I get the same as I had in the past? So yeah, I see that is in alignment with each other. But now it's, you know, go into that depth of love, let go of the attachments, of that attachment to those energies that are holding you in a different vibration, and just trust. You know, swim in the water and look at the stars and feel that energy and feel that love connection, because the first card also said, you know, there is a strong psychic connection. So if there is that star energy, if that is that energy of, you know, attachment, give it to the stars, give it back, you know, and see how it gets, you know, out of your system, that it will taken away from you. Yeah, how deeper you love, and you know that from yourself, the deeper the pain can be. But we also can turn it around. The deeper the pain is, the deeper you loved. So how beautiful is that? That was something my dad said, you know, to me, like, you know, the deeper the pain is, the deeper you loved. So yeah, let go, but let it not be taken away, the love for yourself, the love for other people. Just be open. And there is, you know, there is a time for that. There is a time for that. One person doesn't take it at all and moves on to the other one like this, and the other one takes 2-3 years. The other takes longer. But you also need to wait till you feel it's right, till you feel it's the right energy, the right partner. You know, they just put you on your path and you can't do anything about it. And then it's like, you know, like this. And when that connection is made, and you can't stop thinking about them, or you can't stop, you know, connecting with them, then you first need to get into that attachment. You know, go beyond that attachment. So it's the test of trust. You know, can you trust this? And if you start to doubt, you know, then your mind is getting in the way. And when I was in meditation, they said, don't doubt, you know, the love is still there. It's there. It's out everywhere around you. It's everywhere. Love is not something that you receive from someone. Love is that is what you want to receive from someone, but it's an energy form. So if that person carries the same energy frequency as you in love, then you can connect. Otherwise, you can't. You know, and sometimes as a human being, you need to grow into it. Take your time. That's what they said, right? Take your time. And that is what will support the divine feminine, the depth of love. How deep do you love? And jump into love. And go beyond all those attachments. If you want to do it, that's another thing. if you want, and if you are looking for love, or you know, if you want a partner in your life. So yeah, not everybody wants a partner in their life. Not everybody is made to have a partner in their life, you know, because they're following the path. But you also need to know, we are not made to stay single, to stay alone. So yeah, just know when somebody's there for you, and it connects. What holds you back? I'm going to spray a bit here, not too much monetary energy. What is for the divine masculine? Cosmic cycles. Wow. Creating a sacred space, embrace, and there are unlimited possibilities for you, divine masculine. Wow. You need to create your sacred space. And not just a space that you say, okay, I put it there and I leave it. No, it's a space that is cleansed, that it has a frequency, that it has things for you, sacred tools that is sacred for you. And those cosmic cycles will come into your space. Those cosmic cycles, these cosmic energies, will, you know, everything is energy, so it will spin into your surroundings. So embrace the unlimited possibilities that are coming your way. And it's not going from one side, it's coming from multiple directions. And I notice, you know, that there are so many things we can do with those cosmic cycles, that we can work with those cosmic cycles. Because everything has a cycle. I said it last year. Oh, last year this time I had exactly the same thing. I noticed I had the same thing. And then then you have to go a layer deeper. What is coming up to that surface? 1616 on my clock. What is going on with that energy, you know, at that moment, at that time? Then you have to go back. Okay, where are we now? Which planet is in which sign? And how many turns does that planet make before it comes back in that sign? So then you have to go sometimes 18 years or 13 years back. And what happened in that time comes back now in this time, to see if you can heal it again, or you forgot to heal it in that time because you didn't have the knowledge at that time. So things will always repeat itself. And that's what we are now also in the space of the Atlantean time, that we learned from the timeline. Did we learn from the timeline, or are we now strong enough to not let happen what is happening now, that is, you know, destroying the planet or this world? So we all know what is happening, and one time it's good, other times it's not. I had a beautiful channeling from last week, and that's, yeah, it just made my my whole reading complete. And I thought, yeah, of course, it happens eons and eons and eons what happens, and now we weren't even aware, you know, at that time, that it was happening in another country, or what was happening, because social media makes it so close to us. Yeah, it makes our world bigger, but it creates also more fear, because if you don't know, you're not in fear anymore, isn't it? Okay, let's see the new man for coming in for the twin flame journey. How does the divine masculine sees the divine feminine in union? That he is an enlightened masculine, and that there is potential, and that they want to work on a new earth together. So he healed his inner child wounds. He's working on his inner child wounds, or he is enlightened. You know, the enlightened masculine is walking the path of light, walking to the path of healing, and walking his path that he needs to do to serve humanity. So that's really, there is a lot of potential here with this masculine that is also doing his work for the new earth. So that is how he sees this relationship with his divine feminine, you know, that they work together on the new earth, that he is that enlightened masculine, and that there is a potential as a twin flame union to walk that path together. So that is really interesting. Divine feminine, how does the divine feminine sees the masculine in union? Take the next step and let go of old paradigm. So I just told you, right, about the fear of the divine feminine for the divine masculine. When you are with the divine masculine, you don't have to doubt. You don't have to, because he is resonating on your frequency, and you know that what he did, or you experienced, he also experienced. So, oh, please go away. Yeah, and let's let go of that old paradigm. Let go of that old stuff, old behavior, old frequency. Actually, you know. Stop the mind thinking and fill yourself with light in your head. Because we are infinite. We have infinite potential, infinite possibilities, that our mind or our energy is not just this physical body. It's not just connected to this earth, but it has so much more connections. You know, if you see energy threads between people, you know, and those energies are hooking into each other by a hugging or by embracing each other, then the energies will go over to each other, and that's for healing, you know. So know that that is happening. Yeah, and take it step by step. And Stepping Stone says it's time to take the next step. It's time to step up and take the next step. You are going to a higher frequency. You're going directly to the light. So that's really amazing. And that's how she sees the union with the divine masculine. So maybe it's time for the divine feminine to say, okay, you know, I'm ready for a next step. Yes, I'm ready to see if we can make it, if it can work out between us. Maybe there were things that were interrupted to come into union, you know, that because there something needed to be done, you know, and that is also what happens with the twin flame journey. There is always an interruption. There is always a separation, and then it is like, okay, we have to find that energy to come you know, back together again. You have to learn something, I have to learn something. You have to, you know, get your energy back on track. You have to work things out with yourself. Maybe you have to start with the 0 point. You don't know, but that's the case. So, what is the moon energy saying? My moon cards. For the divine masculine. Diving deep and look for the pearl. Divine masculine. This is the water energy. Dive deep into the water and look for that pearl. You know, it's not everything is the same, but dive within. And maybe you have to dive deep within yourself to find that beauty within yourself. I know also out of experience, a lot of men are hurt by the divine feminine and don't believe in themselves anymore, or doesn't have the don't want to take the action, you know, to do this, to make that to make it happen again with the divine feminine. Then you have to dive deep within yourself and get away of the insecurity and dive for that pearl within you, who you are, how beautiful you are, how creative and strong you are. And that's what the divine feminine wants to see. You know, she doesn't need a weak man in her life. She wants to see that strength from the divine masculine that can, you know, yeah, hold her back. That's it. And sometimes the divine feminine is too much in her masculine because she has to do it on her own. So she attracts the wrong men. The wrong men are coming her way because they all have too much of a feminine energy. And if you have a strong man, he pushes the divine feminine automatically in the feminine energy. And that's what I notice here. I'm totally in my divine feminine energy because the masculines are so strong here, and they got your back. You know, if you need something, it's there. It's up, go, 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 and they do it for you. They say, okay, you don't do nothing, you just sit, and I will do everything. And we don't experience that in Europe anymore because the divine feminine has to do everything. You know, the hard work is most of the time done by the divine feminine. So it's we are looking for the masculine that is really stepping up for the divine feminine and have her back. I think that's the most important thing. And he is diving deep, you know, look for the pearl within. And that's what it's not a judgment what I'm saying. It's merely an observation. It's merely what I observe, you know, in Europe, because the female ja, emancipatie. Yeah, emancipation. This sounds so weird. Is thrown overside, you know, and we still not equal as men, even if you want to be You want to have the same rights as men. Yeah, okay, but we are not men. You know, we're not made for men. You're totally out of this balance if you're going into that direction. Actually, the divine feminine needs to learn, of the feminine needs to learn to be a feminine again. It's normal that the masculine does the things that he needs to do, you know, if it's been asked. Yeah, for the divine feminine, it's time for solution, being in solace, walking the path by herself. You know, it's the time for the divine feminine to do that. You know, and that also means if you want to do something, with the full moon, you know that you do it on your own, that you take the time for yourself, that you're not going with other people, but you do it on your own, because this full moon is so powerful. You need to integrate the things that needs to integrate, the things that needs to get out, need to get out. So yeah, that's really what the time is for the divine feminine. Divine masculine. What is the hurry? Take a time out in between. You will reach your goal quicker. What's the hurry? Take a time out in between, and you will reach your goal anyway. So it's not about doing all the time. Okay? Divine feminine, be still, go within, it's time for rebirth. Wow. So the divine feminine, you need to go in, you know, be still, activate your light codes, activate your battery, you know, upload your battery with light. And I think you will, this will really support you in the end. Let's see what the Michael cards have to say. My booklets of the Michael Oracle deck. Okay, what is the message for the divine masculine? Don't think too much. Put a stop to the head. There's too much mind energy going on, and that's what the cards say. You know, diving deep for the pearl. Go within. Stop that monkey mind. Don't let that mind going, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. Trust that you can sit back and be still and relax, and that you can play, you know, because otherwise you're still occupying your mind with so many other things, then your whole rest is going to waste. Actually, that's how I feel. So don't, yeah. I know that the masculine has many drawers in his mind that he's opening, and something comes out, and out of that another drawer is opening that connects with that one, and that wants to solve this one, and then there is another drawer that needs to be connected to the other one. So he keeps on opening these little drawers in his mind that is keeping him going, of thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Yeah, let go, you know. fill your head with light, fill your head with love. That's what I hear. Or is it love that keeps him going about all kinds of things and seeing different scenarios and different things that he wants to work out? It's also a possibility. But then he needs to relax also. You know, it's like, you know, it doesn't solve it now. You know? It doesn't solve it now. So, interesting. I hear, and I think that was one of the first cards of the Divine Masculine, right? Yeah, because there, otherwise, if there is no healing coming your way, if that is, yeah, playing is okay. It's time to relax. Smile again and share your flow. It's the dolphin cards, and the Divine Feminine had exactly the same card, so they can shake hands on that. Yeah, and for the Divine Feminine, it's be still, go within, and it's time for rebirth. Yeah. So yeah, because if you start to overthink now, there is it will get you in a totally different direction that you actually need to go. That's what I hear. It will get you off track. What's the message for the Divine Feminine? Here, be the queen. You know, you don't have to do anything. Be the queen. You know, you're in your queen energy. You don't have to do anything. You know, you just have to be. And it's the task of the masculine. You know, the new man, the new earth, the enlightened masculine. You know, to come your way, and you just have to wait, because the right person will come and will be there for you. Yeah, the moon energy, and I have the camera. You know, make memories, make or maybe the masculine is going back to the memories of the past. Also possible. Because with these energies of the moon, what I told you about in the beginning, that those cycles are repeating itself, that you need, you know, that the moon energy is very potent, very strong this time, that the things from the past can come up, you know, to be healed and to, you know, give a place into your center. That's how it works. So yeah, memories can come up, and that's the moon is exactly a beautiful place to work with, you know, and it's very potent, very strong at the moment. And maybe it's time, if those memories coming up and they're not nice memories, you can always do a cord cutting. You can always do a ceremony for yourself, that you say, okay, I'm changing these energies. I don't need those energies in my life anymore, and I shift them and I change them. And you make a beautiful ritual for yourself. Rituals is never against somebody else, because you know, we all know it's a 3 x 3 thing, right? So if you do rituals for yourself. If you need a spell breaking, you know, you can break a spell. If you need help with that, you know, you can go to somebody to break that spell. But you do it for yourself. You never send things back. Never, ever. Because it will come back to you. So when you are doing a ritual against someone else, know it will come back to you in threefold, sometimes more. Sometimes it can have a cycle of 9 years. So be aware of that. So yeah, that's it. And I see here the last card is Twin Flames. So the twin flames are coming into union, you know, getting out of the old stuff, and healing needs to be done. Walk your path and trust. Don't doubt that love. I hear, don't doubt that love, because that love is there. So the twin flame journey that you're walking is the right journey to walk. Wow. Well, this is a beautiful reading for this week. It's 6616 on my clock, and I'm going out, and I say, grabbing some dinner, and you know, sun is setting. I want to see the sunset. It's the right time. I would say all the love, all the blessings, and I hope I see you next week for the Twin Flame update. There will be an update coming this week extra as the gold print, because I didn't did the gold print for a while. So yeah, not doing readings at the moment. You can book a new reading for March. In March there's also a new mediumship coming up. So if you want to train your own mediumship, and you want to train your own psychic abilities, then you know, it's an online training. So I will see you, and you know, you can put your go to the description box below and see my email address, and you can connect with me for the mediumship training in March. Okay, all the love and all the blessings. See you. Bye bye.